Welcome back to another episode of Too Many Opinions podcast. This is Sarah.
This is Jeannie.
All right, Jeannie, what's the topic for today?
All right, first of all, I was going to say what's up to you guys. So if you guys like scroll back to the beginning, I'm like, anyway, yes, today we are going to be hitting on or talking about the subject woman empowerment. I feel like we need to start like being on each other's side a little bit more, especially when we're not that we're saying we need what the fuck, guys, 1 second, I'm not gonna stop it. Look at the ring light.
This be that shit that we're talking about. I don't even know how it turned like that is what I want to know. Like, who turned it? Fuck. Okay, so this is the production shit that we love to just like happen and learn from, and just, you know, it's beautiful. Do you like the lighting?
So good. Yeah. It just needs to get this a little closer. She still keeps doing her own thing.
Okay.
This season's done. God damn.
Do you want to do it again?
No.
Okay.
Let's just keep going. This is the real.
This is the real shit.
This is the real.
This is what you guys want to see. This is it.
So, yeah, I feel like not that we need any defending, but like I would like to see the ladies like go in a little more. Men go in. The girls just be like, all right, whatever.
They be reading the comments like, oh, did you see what they said to her?
Like girl, goddamn. When I be seeing men going on women, I be commenting like, shut the hell up.
For real. And you know what's crazy is, like, I didn't realize how easy it is for men to get triggered simply by a woman or person that they don't know. Like,
their opinion.
Whoo! Like, it be hitting a real nerve. And I just think that it's fucking hilarious. But as far as like women empowerment, I agree. Like, not only do we need to stick together, like personally, professionally, all that shit, but like even in social media, like when I see my girls going back and forth with the guy, I'm like, yes, sis, get him. And then I'd be reading the comments like, go off, sis.
Right.
Like somebody gets it. And it's like, as women, we're at a day and age where it's like, we shouldn't be scared to voice our opinion and or say what needs to be said. Because the problem is, I feel like for such a long time, women were afraid to confront men and stand up for what's actually right or wrong or anything like that.
And
why?
This is why they have such a problem with women being so vocal. Oh, you're so masculine. You're so this. You're so that. You're not ready. You just want me to be, like how they say, like Sleepy Joe. Like you just want me to be very like just and I don't even want to say feminine, because being feminine doesn't mean that you have to. Yeah, you just want me to be submissive, and you just want me to be this pushover, a person that takes it. That's not who I am. I'm so sorry, and I never will be.
And no, I definitely am not either. But it's just crazy because it's like
they can't take that.
They can't. I was actually just on like this relationship advice kind of show.
Yeah, tell us about that. How did that
shit was
go?
crazy, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Shout out Josh. He definitely helped me connect and get in and just wait in line. So whatever. But they put me on the show, and one of my questions, because it's Melly, and then there was a guy host. One of my questions was like, what are men really looking for these days? And he came from the perspective of empowering women. Like, women, it's not the same day and age that we were in back then, expecting women to cook, clean. Not only do we want women to absolutely like support us and love us, but we want women who are also going to work and doing these things. So I was like, interesting. He's like, yeah, that day and age where women are just expected to cook, clean, those days are over.
Right.
They're educated, you know.
I think that they think, and also men think, that we just want to be damsels in distress. Like when they always bring up the same topics, like who's gonna pump your gas, who's gonna protect you in trouble, who's gonna I don't know, mow the lawn. Like, you're talking about all things that we can do ourselves.
Do we want to probably do it? No. But that's like, we have no other choice.
Exactly. Don't like mention something like, for example, I can say something along the lines like, oh, I'm the one that gives birth, because there's nothing that you can change about that. But I can mow the fucking, I can cut the grass.
Right.
Do I want to cut the grass? No. But could I if I wanted to? Yes. So like, bring something up that's better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
because it's getting tiring.
Not even better, but something that's actually something only a man can do.
Yeah. What can a man do that a woman can't?
That only a man can do, not a woman.
Like, I don't know.
I literally
the sperm.
Oh,
give a sperm.
Perfect. Those are two things that men and women will never be able to compare each other.
Right.
Men provide sperm to a woman, and women create, cultivate. No, I'm just kidding. And grow. They blossom that sperm into a beautiful child. So it's like That's really the only distinction where it's like women can't do this and men can't do that. Other than that, ladies and
Which
gentlemen.
is why we should be a team.
Right. Other than that, we can all do the same things. And one of my biggest point is for this topic is that, like, if we're a team, everything needs to be a team. Mm-hmm. The household isn't one person, it's both of us. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, we're one, right?
Exactly.
Like, we come together as one.
Exactly. Husband and wife shit.
And I feel like it goes to when it's not like that and you don't see each other as one, it comes like almost roommates. Mm-hmm. And it's like that takes the dynamic out of a relationship. But anyways, back to empowerment for women.
So like the point of that conversation was really to say, like, I wish women would support other women more. I don't really see a lot of support like that.
No, because I feel like in our comments they'd be like, oh, well, women, like that girl Pearl. You know that girl Pearl? It's always the woman's fault. Women get married and never give their husband sex. That's why they get cheated on and they're mad and da-da-da. It's like, Pearl, where's your man? Where's your man? Where's your man? Because we haven't seen you in one video with your man.
Because you don't got none.
And then actually, speaking of Pearl, sorry, not to bring up the tea or be off topic, but yo, one of her old like high school best friends came on here. She's like, just know Pearl's not who she claims to be. Oh. She's putting that all on for the show and the views, but she's really not like that. I was like, oh, she's airing out that.
So
that's just like Michaela and her accent.
To this day, that baffles me.
That video was hilarious
because she really makes us people from New England look crazy.
With that, yo,
she's so talented. I'm not taking away from her talent.
She is talented.
Her personality is great. But Michaela, that damn accent, girl. But you know what? We're talking about women empowerment.
Yes,
let's empower Michaela.
Michaela, go off, sis.
Do that. Do your damn thing with your accent, girl.
Boston, welcome to Boston.
I'm not from Boston. I'm from Rhode Island, which is like
pretty close.
A hop from Boston. We don't speak like that. People.
Yeah, facts.
Please, we just don't. But I am proud of her though.
No. She came up from nothing.
She completely changed her life via social media.
She absolutely did. And I'm going to give her all of her flowers right now talking about empowerment.
It's just her accent that pisses us off. Yeah. Other than that, she's great.
Great. Literally, she was working at like Ulta, going to school. She literally sat her parents down like, listen, I'm never going to get this time back. I want to pursue makeup and social media, and I can go back to school whenever I want. And she quit Ulta, and she became like her full-time social media content creator, makeup artist, and this bitch fucking blew up.
And because of her fake accent.
Right, because of that, and then her talents too. Yeah. And I give it to her too because she also deals with a lot, like anxiety, depression, body dysmorphia. And I think she's so cute. And she's Portuguese too. So Viva Portugal.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Viva. No.
Good for her. Yes, she does go through, guys. Anxiety is a fucking bitch.
Yo,
we're definitely going to have an episode dedicated to that next season. But the fact that she, and the hate that she gets, I don't want to be one of the ones to like add to that hate. It's just an honest opinion of mine.
Right. The accent is crazy.
Her accent really just blows my mind. But other than that, like, good for fucking Michaela.
Yo, honestly,
Michaela.
clap it up, love. Because honestly, that's the dream that I aspire to have. It's a dream. Jeannie actually put this vision in my mind of what's possible because she's seen a lot of it too, like happen in Cali when she lived there. Some of you guys know, if you've been listening since the beginning, Jeannie lived in Cali for several years, and she's seen this lifestyle that's capable for pretty much all of us.
Right.
And she would tell me, and I'd be like, I don't know.
Now she's doing the damn thing more than me. Like,
now I'm like, okay, we get into the bag.
And it's crazy. Look how fast we grew. Like, shout out to everyone that follows us on TikTok.
Let's go clap it up for them.
20K. We are so excited about that. But we're going to talk about that more like on our last episode.
And that is actually talking about women empowerment. 90% of our followers on TikTok are women. So ladies, we love y'all.
Shout out to all
and
we're
ladies. Never gonna get tired of talking about this shit.
Also, please DM us, write to us. Let us know about any topics you guys want to hear about.
Yes.
Again, that's more towards like the last episode.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
But again, let's talk about the haters. Not even the haters, the hating women. First of all, we went on this podcast in New York. I'm not gonna mention any names. If you know, you know.
If you know, you fucking know. That was wild. They be going hard.
Yeah, like they
be
were very
chopping
cool.
and
They were very cool.
Oh yeah,
very professional. Somewhat professional, I want to say, because I don't like the way that homeboy like was talking to that girl. I was out of pocket. Like, you need to understand that, like, when you have an opinion, you don't got to get mad at someone else's. Like, why you turning up like that?
Yeah, I don't like that.
She didn't spit in your face. She was completely motherfucking right. You know what I'm saying? But because your little ego couldn't take it, you was going in. But anyway, they like to chop and screw and put certain parts and not put the rest of the parts. So you literally get butchered in these comments.
Yes.
Butchered, like.
And you know, it's all the men rallying together, which is
Right.
hilarious.
Right.
Oh, yeah, fuck these bitches. Da,
Out
da,
of
da.
pocket, they talked about my men talking about my nails. My nails weren't done. Like, sir, if you notice that my nails aren't done and you're a whole grown ass man,
Right.
I think you're fishy. But anyway, I saw some girl, actually my cousin pointed out some girl that she literally, every single comment that the guys were like coming in on me, like going in on me, she was literally commenting on.
I saw her too.
Like she was, I did not even know that. Like I don't. After a while, I stopped reading
No,
comments because it's like,
yeah.
what's the point? Like
For what?
You guys are all, you guys don't know me. You guys are judging my relationship, calling my boyfriend a simp, a whole bunch of shit. But yeah, I've been with him for 9 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we're like in a great relationship. We communicate well. He appreciates me. It's baffling to me how you guys really like call a man a simp over taking care of his woman. But that's
a whole
another
different topic.
situation. But the way she was going in, I mean, it's like I wish that girl was in my face. Mind you, I wrote. Then after she told me about it. Oh my god, I don't want to. I'm gonna bleep that name.
Yeah.
After she told me about it, I literally wrote a paragraph to her. Like, you know what? I have time today. And you think she wrote back to me?
No, of course not.
Like, what do you look like? If you feel some kind of way, you could have at least DM'd me, like, girl, like, okay, like, I didn't agree with this. But you're like, and you know why they do it? They do it because girls love when they get validation from men.
Those are the pick-mes.
She's the one.
Those are the pick-mes.
She's the one. Like, girl,
Those are the
she's not the
pick-mes.
one, sir. I promise you.
Now I understand what the pick-mes are.
Right.
That
the
is
ones
one.
that literally like are pushovers. That will do a man. Like, you know, have you seen that viral clip with Sukiyana when she's like on a collar and the man's like walking her?
Yes.
Like, women are really like,
They'll do anything for attention,
Yes.
likes, and money.
yes.
And those are the ones that give the rest of the good women a bad name because they're like, all they want to do is use us. All they want to do is take our money. All they want to do is this. And it's like, sir, let me tell you something. When you get with a real woman, you don't need any of those things. Yes, of course you want your woman to be feminine. Of course you want them to be submissive. Of course you want them to follow while you lead. Of course. But we're talking about day-to-day stuff. Like, a woman's entitled to be her own person, be successful, be smart, be educated. Like,
I don't know. I don't think I would. I don't like that follow while you lead shit.
really?
Nah.
But in the sense of like making
Like,
decisions.
What
for-
decisions can you possibly make for me?
not for
in a
you.
relationship.
Not for you specifically, not for you, but like in the sense of like, if there's like a big job, say they own their own business and they're trying to decide like what is going to be best for not only just the business and how it would impact the family. If they know doing this job that's going to take them out of work for, I don't know, like out, not within the home for 3 weeks, but they're going to make an X amount of dollars, right? They're going to have to sit there and engage, like, what is best for my family in this?
I don't see. I could never.
Be in a relationship
Never.
where a man goes like 3 weeks out to go do a job knowing that it's in the best decision for the family.
I understand that, but I can't sit there and be like, oh, I'm gonna let my man decide what is best for our family. We're not doing that. Like, I would never stand by that. Absolutely.
Really? That's so
I
interesting.
I need to be in a relationship where we're both leading. We're both coming up with ideas that's gonna benefit both of us. But not like, oh, my husband is the head in that way where he's gonna lead my life. Like, hell fucking no.
And not lead the life, but I feel like lead in making those decisions, like
Like a sacrifice?
yeah, almost making sacrifices in order, like making an overall sacrifice for the benefit of the family.
I just feel like after a while that's gonna get them tired though. I wanna be the woman though, like this, sorry guys, this topic is going all over the place, but it doesn't matter. I wanna be the woman though that also takes burdens off my husband.
Oh, absolutely.
So I don't like, I would have to find another way to make it, like, unless we've exhausted all possibilities. I don't want my husband taking those, like, let's just say that job. Like, he would have to be out for 3, like, we need to be two brains. Two brains become one mega brain.
Right.
I can't be on that time where I'm gonna just let my husband lead or sacrifice more than I'm sacrificing. Like, I'm not doing that.
you would already be sacrificing too, because now not only are you still maintaining the home while he's trying to make money, you're raising your children, you're taking care of the home, you're cooking, you're doing all of those things because now you're playing parties for both. You're playing your part.
No, yeah,
and
and I don't want to diminish that job, but I don't ever want to be in that situation though.
Yeah, right.
Because
But
I
it's
do see
crazy.
women talking about like, you're talking about that example, but I do see women saying, "Oh, I want my husband to lead," but like,
in a different way. I'm not
what
talking
kind of like leading? How? Like, we're both leading. We're both leaders.
What I mean by leading, like, you're not going to be like, oh, we're going, for example, oh, we're going to go on vacation. This is where we're going, and you have no choice. So pack your, like, That's not what I would be okay
Right.
with leading. I'm talking about trying to put the family first and trying to make decisions, like sitting us down, like, listen, I think this would be in the best interest for us. I'm going to take this job. What do you think about this? They get your input, but he's setting up that overall plan. That's what I take for leading. And that's what I want, because I already
I feel
have
that,
to,
but I don't see that for my life.
right? Well, for me, like, I already
It
have
needs
to
to
lead.
literally like be like this.
Even.
Like, yes.
I
Like, we're-
used to want that, but
I don't want to
to
be led by a man in no kind of shape or form, because I just feel like we're smarter than them.
Ooh, that's gonna get them.
I do, I know, and it might, and I don't give a shit, but like, I really don't. I don't see that. I don't see that in my life.
But you know, that's okay, and that works for you, and that's
I
your dynamic.
love a man that takes the burden. I love a relationship that we take the burden off each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we have this problem, we have this bill. Let's both sit down. Let's brainstorm together. Like, what can we both do? Now my husband just said to me down, you know what? I'm gonna go slave away for us, because that's what a man does. I'm not doing that. Because after a while, he is a human being, and he's going to get tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, it needs to be where we both are like equally like taking burdens off each other. It can't just be like, I'm a macho man and I'm gonna go do this for our, like, I'm not with that at all.
Listen, if you're a macho man and you want to do that, call me, because I'm all for
because
it.
it's not something that's going to be able to last. People, you need to think about people as human beings. People get tired.
No,
just
of
because they're
course.
men don't mean that they have to take on more shit than we do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
It's just, I like a guy that, like, it's like in Spanish, que resuelve. Like, they're not like gonna cry to me about it. Like, I don't know what to do. And then now I'm the only one that gotta now figure it out for us.
Right.
No, I like a team approach.
The team
Like,
approach.
let's do the damn thing together. Like,
Well-
you do this and I'm gonna do this, and so then we're both equally burdened. So it's not like just because he's the man. You get what
And
I'm
it's so
saying?
funny,
Like,
'cause I feel like when I think about masculine, that's what I picture. Masculine. Like, I picture someone who's willing to take on the burden. Now, even though I can help and I want to help and I want to be there, because obviously I can contribute financially, I can contribute to problem solving and all of those things, but I want the man to lead, because I feel like we're in such a day and age where it's like that's not expected of them, and that's why we get that pushback from them almost, especially the men who are like, oh, I want my girl to pay 50-50 and then do everything. You know what I mean?
right. That's not what we doing.
Right? So it's like you're looking for the happy medium where it's 50-50 and everybody, but it's 50-50 across the board.
Yes.
Not
across the board.
Across the board, not 50-50
Because
in just
again, like,
the
yes,
decision making.
they're men, but then up to what point does he have to keep sacrificing before he's already fucking tired, and the side bitch is gonna come and do it all for them?
Right.
Because his wife is relying on him to be the man, to be the macho man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's, to me, in reality, that's when they all go off looking for a bitch that does it all.
But there's men who genuinely want to provide everything for their.
Oh yeah, 100%. But that's they're rare unicorns,
But-
sweetheart. Like that
Unicorn,
shit.
I'm looking for you.
That shit is. I'm telling you, and they will tell you all they want. I want to be that. I want to be that. And then a few years pass by, and they're tired of their bitch, and then they go on to the next side bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like. And 50-50 men do it too. Men are just dirty in general.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
Trust.
I like my relationship right now, we literally relieve each other's burdens back and forth. He's not feeling like he's the man, so not that he's not feeling like he's the man. He's not feeling like everything's on him.
The
'Cause
burden,
that's
yeah.
a lot of pressure. Mental health is real. People kill themselves all the time.
course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want us to alleviate each other, whatever that means.
Yeah, and I feel like especially because you both are like without children, right? So for me, like having a son already and me carrying that load already by myself, like all the overhead is just me. So
I
working,
think you're at a point where you're tired.
I need a man to come in,
Yeah.
and just be the man. That's why I'm saying I need him to lead, because I do everything.
Because you've been leading for so
So long.
goddamn long.
So
that
that's
you
why
need-
it's like me. I'm like,
But you know what's crazy? I don't see you. I don't think you'll ever be in a relationship where you're letting a guy lead you. I don't see it.
really?
Nah.
I want to be submissive.
I don't see it.
What does that girl say? She'll take his boots off. I'm not taking your boots off, but
That's
I'll be submissive.
I don't see. I feel like for a little bit you could do it, and then you're gonna be like, okay,
I don't know if this is gonna work for me, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
try it. Maybe you will. Me personally, I'm never gonna be that girl.
She said, not today,
I'm not,
Satan.
not that I'm gonna be like, I'm the head of the house. I'm gonna decide. I love when my boyfriend takes the load off me.
Yeah.
That's what makes me love him more,
Yeah.
and vice versa.
Right.
When he comes home, I know that, let's say I worked from home and I did the bare minimum. And he comes home from work and I know he's working. And he comes home to a clean house, cooked meal.
Fire.
Burden. Or
He
let's say
feels
a
loved.
burden off him. Or vice versa. Let's say he has to work from home and now he knows I'm at work. And he's the one that got the cooked meal. Like, it's just we relieve each other's
And
heavy
that's
loads, 'cause
why
it's
you
tough.
guys have been together so long and have overcome a lot. And that's why you guys are still there. And it's like, I can't wait to see, you know, that
the next step. I do think though that like in the masculinity like aspect, let's say we're at the movies. This is like the only time where I feel like a man should be a man. When it comes to protecting, even though I'm gonna jump in that. But let's say we're at the movies and like somebody comes to rob us or something. I expect my boyfriend to be the one to be like, he's the man, he's gonna step in front. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like macho shit where then I'm gonna be right behind him, like ready to fight anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
but if I
though.
was the one that stood up first to fight, now I'm with a girl. You get what I'm saying? That's the kind of masculinity that I want to be able to like hold my man's hand and like be like, oh, when I'm fucking with that bitch, because look at that nigga, like that mean look, that masculineness.
Like, damn,
yes,
he's about to fuck shit up.
Yes, but when it comes to like problems, household problems, I don't want to just leave that burden
On him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
feel
what I
that's
mean
fair.
by
That's
that.
fair. I feel like that's definitely fair. Which is, it's so crazy how our opinions change over time because
Absolutely.
Because before, like, especially when I was younger, I was like 50-50. Now I'm like, nah, baby, I want a man to come in, I'm manifesting that.
Because you're tired.
Girl,
It
it's
gets
tired.
tiring.
Like,
I don't ever, in my relationship, I've never felt tired.
Really? Wow. That's
I've
impressive.
I've never felt like, oh, I gotta come, I gotta cook, never. Because that man literally helps me with everything. Are we perfect? No, we've definitely gone through our battles of
course,
different shit. But when me physically feeling exhausted in a relationship where like I'm doing it all, I have never felt that way. That's one thing about him. He
That is
probably
so
does more
beautiful.
than me.
That is so beautiful.
He literally probably does more than me. I'll go home, like literally, I'll be like, it's to the point that I'm like next to something. I'll be like, huh, can you pass me that? And no problem. He gets up.
doesn't breathe, doesn't roll his eyes.
None of that.
That is so refreshing because when I tell you, when you ask like a partner, a boyfriend, whatever, to help you with something this little because you're just tired, you're exhausted. Maybe it was work, maybe it's your period, maybe it's whatever. And we're gonna get into that in our next episode.
Yes.
Like being a woman, but when your partner just like willingly takes that load off something so small, like, oh, babe, can you just grab me a drink?
It's
Like, yo,
And
if you
that's
get
what I
up and you're comfortable, like maybe you just sat down and you're comfortable, I'm like, damn, babe, can you just grab me a drink? And you get back up to do it. And you're like, oh, like I just said that. I'm like, yo, I'll love you that much more.
oh my God. And he's the king of that. I'll literally look at him like, you didn't want to do that. He goes, no, but doesn't mean that. Just because I don't want to do it doesn't mean I'm not going to do it, is what he tells me all the time.
Oh my God, he's a good man.
I can count the times I've thrown away the trash. I can count the times I've gone to buy groceries, like, because it's him that does it. I can count the times, like, he literally, like, takes my burdens off of me.
That is so beautiful.
But
So-
then I come home, and I'm the one that cleans the house like it's supposed to be. I'm the one that picks the sheets and makes it home. I'm the one that cooks the meals. And he sees that, and he's like, for example, he hates white sheets, let's just say. He's like, oh, they get dirty, blah, 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 blah. Or he hates that we have to go to Walmart and do it. But then when I do it for him, and he sleeps in that comfortable bed, I made
Facts.
that load come off him. He sleeps like a baby. That's what I'm saying. So it's not
and
just
then you're
like,
looking at him like,
and he's just like drooling and shit. And I'm like, you see, like
but someone
that.
who didn't want that comforter, you're real comfy.
And if not, oh, like the other day, guys, we're definitely gonna name this episode something else. But the other day, for example, I spent a good little bag on our vacuum cleaner that mops and cleans. And I have months talking to him about this guy. Not months, weeks, talking to him about this vacuum. And I'm like, I really want it. He's like, but we shouldn't spend that money right now. I present him the vacuum again and again, and I buy it. I'm like, Chris, I'm sorry, but I bought it. He's like, yo, but this girl, yo, heated that I bought it. Comes in, I do my little unboxing, I open it, and I've had this vacuum for like a month now, and I'm obsessed with it.
Okay.
For the first time, I'm like, Chris, I do not want to clean the floors. I think you should. He grabs it, he's like, how do you work this thing? And he's doing it, he's like, yo, this is clutch.
Babe, this was a good fucking buy.
And then it's like, yo, this is so clutch. And he's just like going, now he's cleaning the whole house. He's just going with it.
and
like,
you're sitting there like,
and then in my head, I'm like, well, wouldn't you know? You see?
you see, you trusted my judgment, barely, but
Exactly. He's like, yo, this is, and it's like, he always loves my gadgets after the fact.
of course.
But that's just what I mean. Like, to sum up what I'm trying to say is that I don't want to ever be in where like I'm letting my man like just completely now, unless it's like, I don't know, it has to be like a special occasion, like something where like it makes sense in my head. Like, okay, I get where I get it.
And I feel like for you, like the communication is big. So like if he wanted to lead or like make a decision for you guys, I feel like he would have to like talk it through with you. Like, listen, like he couldn't just be like, Jeannie, this is it.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
It's the approach, maybe.
Yeah. I think that's what it is. Because I feel like if he came to you like, Jeannie, I'm planning this. I wanted us to go here. Like I planned a night for us in Boston. I want to take you out, get dressed up, whatever. I think you would love that.
That's different. I think when I'm talking about when it comes to like handling problems.
Yeah. Because I feel like
died, but I could just
yeah.
Let me just it's fine, yeah.
Yeah, we'll finish.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
finish.
Yes, that's what I mean.
So I feel like because I feel like I think you would like that. I feel like
like if you plan a date. I don't want to be involved in planning my engagement. Like I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like when it comes to a problem where I feel like now he's gonna take on loads and then resent me for it later.
And what if he wanted to problem solve by himself and that's why he didn't bring
if it makes sense to me. Like if he brings it to me and it's like
I got this is what I'm going
this
through.
is my plan and this is how I think in my eyes I'm not gonna be like I'm just gonna let him rock. I'm gonna be like, or at least ask him an attempt, okay, that's your plan, great. How can I alleviate you? How can I help you with your plan?
Or what could I do on the side?
Yes.
To help you. Okay. You see, so you do want that, but it's just like not in that fucking.
Not in a way where it's like, this is what I say goes and now I have to suffer with it.
Yeah, no.
And I didn't have no say in the situation.
I agree. That's exactly what I'm looking for too.
Yeah.
Exactly that. I don't want the other picture.
Like you imagine you get with your man, right? You guys have a brand new baby by yourself. You just gave birth. And now all of a sudden he decides that he wants to go to the military. And now you're not gonna see him because it's best for the family. No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna have to talk about this. How are we gonna do this? Do you got the help for me? Are we gonna you know what I'm saying? Like some kind of a team approach.
Yeah.
Because then if he starts I know, I'm not gonna name names, but I know a person that actually like did those sacrifices and ended up resenting the shit out of their spouse.
No fucking way. You see? Yeah, no, I agree.
See what I mean? Because that person lets her husband lead.
Yeah, that's
and then
crazy.
they feel like all the fucking burden's on them. Like, that's not what we do.
Nah, we can't be doing that.
No.
So, okay, so that's I'm glad that we actually talked about this and clarified because I agree. I feel like when you're talking about like being led and stuff like that, like it can definitely be misconstrued to that other picture. Like, and that's not what I'm looking like. I don't want to be told what to do. I'm a grown ass woman who makes. You feel me? Like I make money too. I got a lot to bring to the table.
Exactly.
So
like, so if you found like, let's say you were submissive to your husband, he came up with an idea, but you agreed with the idea. Like, okay, I understand that my husband's gonna take this sacrifice, but I'm relieving his load by sending him something like to relieve him or something that now you feel like you're a part of.
Yeah.
Not just him like taking on this sacrifice. Then that's different.
Or like, for example, like he's like, damn, I feel like we need to get this big ass house. Like I want to expand our family, right? The mortgage is going to be high. I'm going to make the sacrifice and I'm going to pay for that. And for me, how I would handle the flip side of that is like, okay, then I'm going to handle our car payments and I'm going to handle the utilities and I'm going to hold that down while you manage our mortgage by ourselves.
Exactly.
And that's how I'm going to follow you because I'm like, okay, I'm trusting you to make the right decision for our house, getting that together in the home. And now you need to trust me that I'm going to do my part and make sure that everything else is covered.
Right. Because imagine if they wanted to be a matchman. I want to cover the house. I want to cover the cars. And then something happens. And then what?
Then how am I going to step in and help? What am I going to do?
Not only that, but let's say he's like, I don't want you to doing nothing. And now, like, you completely depend on him, and now he loses his job. Now you guys are asked the fuck out.
Yeah, no, I can never.
The woman always is more rational.
Yeah.
Because men sometimes go off of dreams, like, oh, I got this great opportunity, I'm gonna do this, and then they do it, and then the girl's completely confiding in them, and then something happens, and now everybody's fucked.
Right. So we gotta figure it the fuck out.
Like women always have some kind of plan B tucked in. You know what I'm saying? Like
because we think about the big picture, and they think about right now.
That's what I mean.
Fucking
That's why they're the head and you're the neck.
Yes.
You guide them.
Yes.
You can't just let a guy just be the head and all right, you figure it out. There's women that don't know how to pump their gas because their men, they depend on their men so heavy
that's fucking
that
crazy.
Like they wouldn't know. I don't know. Like I'm not doing that. I want to be an asset to my husband
in all areas.
All areas.
I agree.
I want to be an asset. I don't want to just have them handle everything and I'm just gonna be a cute little princess sitting there. Yeah. That's just not who I am. Kudos if you do.
Right, that's your prerogative.
Just not me.
Facts though.
That's what I mean.
Oh my God.
So what is this episode gonna be called?
I feel like it should be called maybe women empowerment and lifestyle choices or relationship choices.
I think maybe more like would you let your man lead? Because I feel like that's what the conversation was
Yeah, okay, maybe you're
leading,
right.
Oh, maybe leading party or who's the lead or
Who's the leader?
who's the leader? Yeah.
Who's the lead? Ooh, that's definitely gonna piss him off.
Right. Oh,
Okay,
yeah, for
so
sure.
we'll get into that, and then so guys, this is our third our 17th episode.
17th episode. 2 more to go, and we are done with season 2.
So get ready for our next 2 episodes. They're gonna be coming quick and fast at you guys, and then you'll see a whole new revamp. And we're gonna get into that in our last episode. What's to come?
Yeah. So we will talk to you guys soon.